Namaste, welcome. I am Elle and this is Sacred Union Tarot, and I am going to do the zodiac reading for Sagittarius for July 2021. And so I am going to just get started on this reading. I actually did a reading for Sagittarius and 2 days ago. And the reading, everything was working. The mics were working, camera was working, everything was fine. And when I went to plug the camera card in to upload the video, there was nothing, although I checked to make sure it was recording. So, don't know what happened. Apparently, that message was not meant to be heard. So we're going to get started. Let me call in angels, guides, spirits, benevolent beings of love and light who would like to participate in bringing these messages forward for my Sagittariuses for July 2021. Please bring forth the messages that they need to hear for their greatest good. Please make them clear so that they are easy to understand and to embrace. I ask for protection while I conduct this reading, and I ask for protection for my viewers while they are viewing this reading so that all negative energies and entities can be rejected. Only benevolent energies and beings of love and light are permitted during these readings and the viewing of these readings. So we're going to get started. So Sagittarius, July 2021 is going to be a very powerful month just for the energies are just I can't even begin to describe how the energies are feeling right now, and the I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like I'm waiting for something big. It's like something large is looming, but it feels very positive, and it just feels like something's going to shift. A big shift is happening, and I don't know exactly what it is, and maybe this reading will bring it forward. So I'll tell you the decks that I'm using as I go along, and again, I just kind of freeform this and do as Spirit guides me. Once I start the reading, it just happens, and honestly, it just flows through me, so I don't try to put it into any kind of framework. I just let it happen, and I follow the energy as I'm bringing forth the messages. So let's get started. This is Wisdom from the Hidden Realms. The Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise. There's a white rabbit here, if that means anything to anyone. So we have a wise woman of Wonderland. So kind of Alice in Wonderland-y feel with the white rabbit. And this is a 21 card, which is a 3 card. Which can be a catalyst, or to me as a divine. And here we have the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. This almost looks like the Justice card. Right now I'm feeling absolutely overwhelmingly dizzy. Wow. There is, like I said, a huge shift coming. This is a number 6 card. There's balance here. This is a very positive, almost feels like, definitely feels like, and I'll tell you exactly, it feels like a wise woman. And just amazingly enough, I am wearing a necklace that my mother had when I was a baby, and I had totally forgotten about it until I was going through some of her things. And I saw it, and this is the earliest childhood memory that I have of this necklace sitting on my mom's lap. And I used to just stroke this shell. And this is the only time I have ever worn this necklace. And it feels like benevolent women, ancestral women are coming through. So if that means something to you, oops, now I dropped my crystal. This is already starting to feel like a very unusual reading. Feels like it feels like wisdom of the ages, wisdom of your ancestors, wisdom of a passed on loved one, wisdom of my mom, who sometimes joins me in these readings, although she didn't believe in tarot. It's just weird. And Queen of the Light, this is a light, it's a luminous energy. She almost looks like, I don't know, but she's got light in both of her. She is definitely in charge of bringing light to someone. So let's see what this reading brings forth to my Sagittarius. There's the Queen of Cups. You can't get much happier than that as a woman. This is an open-hearted, very confident. She's maintaining her emotional balance. See how she has her arms kind of outstretched as she's walking? She's maintaining her emotional balance, even though she's stepping on the sea creatures as she goes through. She's walking, literally walking on the water, maintaining her balance. She is in charge of her emotions. She's not over-emotional. She's dynamic. She's beautiful. She's passionate. She has a depth to her heart, and she is definitely, she sets appropriate boundaries so that people don't take advantage of her. She is very open-hearted, and look at the light behind her. So there's something here about light and wisdom. Here we have the Ten of Wands with the Two of Wands. This is formulating something, co-creating with the universe something. There's an anticipation here. So I feel as though, and you know what I did not do? I did not read about the oracle cards. Let's get some insight into that. The 21 card. I think things may make a little sense after I do that, and I've never not done that. The wise woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you maintained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you can never lose what is truly yours. Be in your authentic truth at all times. That is one of the greatest lessons on this journey, is finding your authentic truth underneath all the layers and layers of programming and the layers and layers of hurt and trauma and bad experience and joyful experience. When you get to your authentic truth, and that is part of this twin flame journey, if you're a twin flame, is you heal into embracing your authentic truth. And when you stand in your truth and in your authentic power, it is life-changing. The Queen of Light is beautiful and comes into your life to herald success in all your ventures. She illuminates the most important steps on your path and reminds you of your own brilliance. You are intelligent and inspired, and all your needs will be met. Remember that you're the instrument of the divine shining through you in this world. You're on the correct path to your highest good. Okay, so that is confirmation that whatever your changes you're making or whatever shift is going to take place in this month of July, Sag, it is on your path, and this is, you're waiting, you're anticipating what the next step is going to be. All right, let's get on with this reading. I felt like I'm just kind of met. There we go. Knight of Cups, right under the Queen of Cups. And it's almost like he's offering a cup to someone who is of elevated stature above him. He looks up to her, and he wants so much to be her hero, but he does not feel as though he's on the same level. But there is an innocence and a sincerity about this, something that he's bringing to you. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles. He's worked very hard for this. And you're anticipating this. You somehow know that this is going to happen. Somebody is going to bring you something. And it's something that he's worked hard for. And I'm saying he because it's a knight. But remember, it's energy, not gender. Ooh, and then there's a broken heart. Maybe you do not accept this. Maybe you feel it's not aligned with your path. Let's find out. I'm going to clarify that in just a second. We have two more cards coming out. The Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles, which was interesting because I saw the Knight of Pentacles when I picked up the deck to pre-shuffle. The Knight of Pentacles remained on the table. So we have two knights here. And then we have the Emperor. The only major arcana in this reading thus far is the Emperor. So the Queen of Cups right now, what I'm feeling is the Queen of Cups is relying on her wisdom. She is this Queen of Light, and she is only going to accept what she knows is in her highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of others. But she sees that there's something, somebody's going to be bringing something toward her, something that she knows that he's worked really hard at or for. But yet, I mean, it takes great courage to bring an offer to somebody you feel is not necessarily on the equal level as you. So I give him credit for this courage. He's really fixated on this. He's worked really hard for this, and you see it coming. Let's clarify the broken heart, which my heart was on this deck. This is my Crystal Visions clarification deck. What in the world? Please clarify the Three of Swords, please. Page of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. This was some sort of tangible, it was like a 3D, it was a message, maybe a text message or a letter where they poured out their heart. Yeah, and there's the Ten of Swords. Explaining something very painful that they've been through. They're trying to share with you part of their journey. Here's the Three of Pentacles. They have worked hard to get where they are, and they feel a certain amount of intimidation. But yet, they're trying to share with you how they have excavated their authentic self. They've been slow. They've been really diligently working on creating the best version of themselves. And they want validation from you. There's the Two of Wands again. There's an anticipation here. It's like you are going to have some sort of a physical meetup. It's just something about this makes it feel as though this Queen of Cups is just kind of living her life. There's the Five of Cups. And maybe this Knight of Cups brought something to her that she rejected. She rejected the cup, and that broke his heart. I think maybe he poured his heart out in a letter. And remember, it switched the energies. And in the healing process, it was a slow process, but it seems as though he's now elevated his status to that of the Emperor. That is the Divine Masculine card for me. That's one of them. It's a significator for the Divine Masculine. King of Pentacles. So it feels as though that this Queen of Cups rejected this heartfelt offer or message or letter, and then Page of Wands, from the Divine Masculine, who was a little immature yet. It was not ready to come into the Queen of Cups life, and the rejection kind of, she saw it coming and she kind of lovingly rejected, but even then it was still very heartbreaking and could have maybe been dark night of the soul, which helped him on his path. A lot of earth energy here. And then this Page of Wands is Knights and Pages. The Page of Wands is just like, I feel this kind of lingering passion. Then on the bottom is the Seven of Cups. It feels as though the Divine Masculine feels like he and the Divine Feminine have something to accomplish together. And she's pointing in a direction that she feels as though they should go. And he's looking down, trying to, like, look at a map. Like, I'm not quite sure where we're meant to go. And underneath that is the Ten of Cups. And underneath that is the Judgment card. And underneath that is the Fool card. And underneath that is the Devil card. Seems like a significant message to me. Not quite sure if they can overcome and start in a new direction from this kind of rejection. He feels as though she's moved on. He wants to overcome this situation, and the Queen of Cups honestly just feels like she's on her ascension journey, and she's okay if she walks it alone. Okay, I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. It's an interesting message. All right, so can I get some more messages for my Sagittarius viewers and cross watchers for July 2021, please, Spirit? The Queen of Cups knew that this was not ready to come forward yet. She is very aware of her ascension path, and she is very committed to that. And she feels as though this Divine Masculine was not ready. He was not mature enough. So she rejected him. Basically, look, you've got to level up a little bit more before we can move forward. And he got into this Emperor status through, you know, really finding his authentic truth. And he became very abundant in his physical world. And now he's kind of like re-inspired. But he's confused as to whether or not she's going to be connecting with him. Because he feels like this rejection is still a lingering toxicity in their relationship. There we go. And there is the Page of Swords. Lots of pages. It seems as though he's a bit defensive, but he's clinging to his truth. Possibly watching her because he's gazing over at her. There is the Four of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles. What's with the pages? A lot of youthful energy. This feels like a young man and possibly an older woman. Ooh, the Tower and Temperance. They came out together. The Tower and Temperance. This is a young man who was very insecure with himself. He really wanted this cup with this queen. He wanted to share. And he wanted a really balanced relationship. He just was not ready. He was somewhat immature. And then the Tower. And I think that's the grand rejection, or that's the ego death, dark night of the soul. But now he's come out of that. Maybe. Not with the Nine of Wands. He's defensive, like I was saying. He's defensive. He's built some things around him now. His King of Pentacles. He's built his life. And now he's on the last wand. And now he does not know whether or not he should resubmit his offer to the Queen of Cups. Oh, there's the Eight of Pentacles again and the Two of Cups. He's really worked hard to build himself up for this relationship, to make himself an equal. The Two of Cups and the Temperance card on the same level as the Queen of Cups. He's worked really hard to mature into a healthy, balanced relationship. And here is the Devil card again, but it just flew right over this. And remember the toxic, the heartbreak. He feels like that situation is still lingering into his resubmitting his offer. He wants to know that if that's been cleared away. He wants to know that the Divine Feminine sees him now on the same footing. Six of Cups and Six of Wands. This is a soulmate connection. He feels that. And he really wants this to be successful. 6-6. We have a 6 card on this side too. He wants this to be very successful. He feels like this is the key to his 10 of Cups. That if he had this, he would have his 10 of Cups. And he's worked a long time. There's another 6. Unbelievable. To be able to be in a position where he's not just a taker. He can give and take. Here's more balance, like with the Temperance. He's in a position where he is affluent enough. He's built himself up enough to be able to share some of his wealth. So he's not in a position of lack. There's the Strength card in reverse. And the Five of Swords, which is always kind of a self-sabotaging. You did something out of ego and it didn't really work out for you. You actually lost more than you gained. And it's a hollow victory. What in the world? Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Let's clarify a little bit of this. I would like to know what the Strength in reverse is. Well, let's start with the Tower. What in the world? The Tower, please. Seven of Cups again. Created a lot of confusion. He had to really find his spiritual self. He had to find his authentic truth. Queen of Cups knew hers. So whether you're the Queen of Cups or the masculine, oh, here's the Sun, flew right over this devil energy. And to me, that is overcoming on that toxic energy had to be overcome. It was like a karmic lesson. Nine of Swords, yeah. It was a karmic lesson that had to be learned by the masculine energy or the counterpart, whomever, in order to clear up their confusion and help them level up. The Fool, yeah. To start this new cycle. So let's talk about the Strength in reverse. What in the world is that about? The Moon. Ooh, something was hidden. That's why this Five of Swords. Something got exposed. With the Sun and the Moon and the Six of Swords, yep. Something had to be overcome. Oh, it's my stomach growling, just in case. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So something needed to be overcome, and part of it was the strategy that he used was ineffective. And the Divine Feminine, the Queen of Cups, saw through that. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody was trying to restore balance, trying to make a decision, the right decision, and they made the wrong one. Okay, so overall, I'm going to pull another deck. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. This is getting very long. I'm so sorry. I want to find out what's coming in for you, Sagittarius, for 2021, July 2021. What's coming in for my Sag viewers and Sag cross watchers? Four of Wands. Well, there's something to celebrate. Maybe some stability to this situation. Something, it's been bothering both of you. More so, the Queen of Wands is just living her best life. She is the Queen of Light. I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups. She is just the Queen of Light. She is on her enlightened path. She is, but here's the celebration that connects to that. So something good is coming in for you. She's bringing in a celebration. So this Queen of Cups is expecting something good's going to happen. So Sag, if you're the Queen of Cups in this reading, something good is coming in. A big celebration is coming in July. The Two of Swords. Don't be oblivious to it. Don't listen to idle gossip. Stay in your joy. Oh my gosh. Five of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Here's the Knight of Cups again. This guy, this masculine is going to make an offer. Think carefully. He's coming back. He's coming back after all of this. He's coming back to make an offer. Don't listen to the negative voices in your head. Find your authentic truth and listen to his authentic truth. It is the same Knight of Cups from this one. Here he's got the roses, but both have a white unicorn. And is that a unicorn? Looks like one. No, maybe, don't know. Anyway, here he was looking at the cup, wondering if he should give it to you, or he made an offer. Here is his sincerity. Look how humble he looks here. Look at the difference. He has gone through dark night of the soul, and he's coming back to make this offer. And look, there's a letter. Remember how I said he made an offer? See if you can see it. Look at the letter. Oops. I'm not good at this. See the letter? It's got a heart on it. He may pour his heart out. See through the negative voices in your head and see this as an authentic, genuine, from his authentic truth offer. And validate that. King of Pentacles again. The Sun again. Eight of Cups again. And Ace of Pentacles again. He has elevated himself. He feels now that not only does he feel this connection like this is part of his spiritual path, his divine path, he knows that there is something that he wants in the tangible world, in the 3D world with you. Queen of Cups. Five of Cups. This is the shift. The shift I was talking about that's going to happen in July. This is the shift. After this, he's regathered his strength, tried to level up, become very aware, and probably because of your energy, your light energy, and the enlightenment that you have really been on your path. And he now feels a lot more solid. He wants to offer this pinnacle to you. He wants to give you a physical union, a life, a spiritual connection in the physical. And he's still a little emotionally unsure. He's still feeling a little apprehensive and intimidated. But he wants this twin flame. And because you've done your light work, you have benefited his ascension as well. All right, let's take a couple of oracle cards. This is getting very long. I'm so sorry. We're at 33:19. It's going to be an interesting month. I can't wait to hear how it goes. 33:33. Caring connections. Oh my gosh. Seriously. It's the number 5 card. This is going to shift. Look how she's accepted the bouquet. Here he offered. Here she's accepted. And look at the embrace. You know, when a man embraces a woman from behind, it's very supportive. I got your back. I got your back. It's a number 5 card. That's the shift. The 5s are shifts. And another 5 card. Holy cow. 7th chakra. Archangel Uriel. Let's just read on that one. I think the caring connections is pretty explanatory. So let's just read this and I'm going to end this reading. The beautiful angel Uriel, also the fire of God, so pretty good for fire sign, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra, and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind. I think I said that. And listen. Listen. You are being guided. Look at the mirroring. Holy cow. 1441. Twin flame, you guys. There you go. That's what's upcoming. Can't wait to hear about it. Post in the comments, will you, please? Going to be an exciting month. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support of my channel. Namaste.